Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Toxic Radio at Night. We're all in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm here to talk about all things toxic and taboo. No topic is off the table. Greetings from my hideout, somewhere in the rural parts of Canada. You do a lot in your area too. It seems like you help out your neighbors and stuff.
Why not, man? That's how we are.
It should, yeah, and it should be like that more. It's
That's
like
what I always say. Like my version of Canada isn't the Canada that everybody else seems to think we live in.
No,
that's Eastern Canada.
It's changed a lot.
Liberals only need Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal, and then they win all the elections.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not
fair.
fair.
A couple bones to the Maritimes here and there to keep them quiet.
Yeah.
And, get lost in Western Canada.
I was talking to
some. I don't count BC as Western Canada. It's BC.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been through BC. They're a mind of their own on.
BC's a hippie commune, man.
Oh, totally.
Hippie boomers that got lots of money.
Yeah.
They still act like they're hippies, and it's a communist place. It's NDP.
Yeah, that's true.
When I first started my channel, like I've said it many times, Canadians are socialists. We want to pretend that we're not.
No, we're very socialist.
We're very socialist. Wheat board, the egg board, the liquor commission, this commission, that commission.
Yeah, everything is owned by government, and it's wrong.
In this province, our car insurance is through the government.
Yeah.
In Saskatchewan, it's through the government.
And our medical care.
What is, if that's not communist, what is it then?
It totally is. You want the least amount of government involved.
When Justin Trudeau got elected, I said, that's it. We're
that's
not going to get anyone else now.
No. Yeah, he's just...
There's no term limits in Canada.
Yeah, and there should be.
But there's not, so it's going to be Justin Trudeau. Remember, they never used to have the election every 4 years.
Really?
It used to go for a while before there was one.
Oh my word, that's horrendous.
All right, so you want to talk to me for about 20 minutes or so?
Well, I've been recording the whole time. This is good.
Oh, yeah.
No, this was real.
Well, okay, well, for people that don't know, the 1928 is when Hassan al-Banna is when the birth of that monstrosity known as the Muslim Brotherhood.
Yeah.
It was in 1928, right? And they raised lots of stink for about 10 years till they started becoming a real power in Egypt, right?
Yeah, I saw a bit about that.
In 48, they got rid of Mubarak, but in 49, the Egyptian government assassinated Hassan al-Banna. But that didn't stop nothing, and it still went on its rampage of hating Jews and hating Americans. In 1963, the Muslim Students Association was born.
Yeah.
They call it the Brotherhood. It's called the Ikhwan, right?
Okay. And then they
WAN.
Yeah, and they infiltrate everything.
Everything, man. Mm-hmm. You know what? I don't understand what happened to that Alberta's Jason Kenney.
Oh my word! No, I think they got to him
when he was the CRA, the Canadian Revenue guy.
Yeah.
He shut down Canada's version of CARE, and it was that Omar that MP.
Yeah.
He was the chairman of the board for CARE Canada.
Yeah.
And they lost their tax exempt status for their anti-Israel rhetoric, and they appealed it 4 times.
So they finally then they got to Jason Kenney and Doug Ford. I'm sure they have.
Well, I know, but they still lost their tax status.
Well, it's partly.
And then Jason Kennedy appears in Alberta.
Yeah.
And he looks like a good guy. And then one of the first things he did was bend the knee to the Liberals.
Yeah.
He's a federalist.
It's like, dude, I don't know. I just wonder what goes on behind the scenes that they get scared.
We never hear about Iqra Khalid anymore, do we?
No. But doesn't mean she's not doing her thing.
That's what I said. We're not going to hear nothing about all this stuff. Do you think that it's gone silent?
No way.
Do you think anything's changed?
No.
Oh, we don't hear about them anymore. We don't hear nothing about Islam in Canada anymore, do we?
Not very much, but it's going to rear its ugly head. I really do. Like, a lot of other people are way more optimistic than I am. I'm very pessimistic. I think our whole economy is going to collapse.
More pessimistic than me.
We're both equally pessimistic. No, I think our economy is going to collapse. Sharia law is going to get worse. They're going to force vaccines on us. It's just going to it's gonna all fall apart.
My channel should be called the Sludgy Black Pill Dispensary.
No more.
That's why I started showing like around the farm videos.
Yeah.
And letting people into my life a bit,
Yeah.
Because the old white guy channel, when I'm on black and white videos, that's what I'm, old white guy.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't expect me to be nice and sugarcoated and go, well, if we all get together and we can do this. You know why I laugh at those little clad lefties?
Yeah.
Because they in the end, when they can't defeat what I say, they use victimhood tactics. So they all play on the sympathy. If my leg got cut off by a tractor tomorrow, I wouldn't come on here and beg for pity. Please believe what I'm saying, because look, my leg got cut off.
You're funny. Oh my word, you're crazy.
Canadians are funny, man. We're like the monkey see, monkey do people. But we're always a few years behind. Look
Totally.
at Canada, we're still pretending that
Nothing's
there's a
wrong.
COVID thing and that we need to be social distancing.
I know. But most Canadians are just, they follow everything, they try and be polite, they have no clue what's going on, and they think Trudeau is great, and I'm like, oh my word, we're in so much trouble.
My daughter and her husband voted for Trudeau.
Oh no. Did you disown them?
Well, they're millennials, man.
And you couldn't.
They bought into all this stuff.
Did they really?
Look,
Oh no.
That's what I said from the beginning when with the advent of the Spartamax and the commie regime he was trying to bring in here. So what he attracted was disillusioned Canadians and Canadians that they knew something was wrong in this country.
Yep.
So they actually came to look if there was some kind of political solution. And I said what was going to happen after he failed was I said many people are going to go, whoa, I tried so hard.
Yeah.
Wow, what happened? This
Yeah.
is bullshit. No wonder I never voted, and I'm never, ever going to pay attention again.
Yep.
And that's happened with many of them now. Then when you got a prick like me going, well, where's the money? Well, where's Spartamax's money? How come he doesn't tell us where the money is?
Yeah.
Where's your hero now? How come he's not out making lots of noise now? Where's one of his 2-minute videos going, rah, rah, team, send me money still? Yeah,
I'm gonna stick with Bernier. I wrote him a letter. I said, can you please start something? Can you please, if you run for prime minister, I'll vote for you. So then soon after that, he started the PPC. Yeah, so I'm staying with him, but I see what people are saying. Because I don't give up on, I don't know, I don't turn my back on people.
What has he done? What has he done? He's a lifelong politician. He comes from the Bloc Québécois. He's right in there with.
And he was not a lifelong. He's not a lifelong politician either. He was more in the private sector. So that part is.
He's just like his. He's just like his dad. All his acquaintances are the Bloc Party members.
Really? You think so?
He hangs out with. He's in there with Paul Desmarais.
You think so? I don't know. I'm not going to fight over it. It's just, I'm not going to turn my back on it.
About it.
Yeah.
You can look up stuff. Like, you don't just all of a sudden, I happen to be at the same place as Paul Desmarais. How did that work out? Just happen chance?
Yeah.
He's a Bloc guy. He was a separatist, Denise. How do you change your views, radical views like that? You were a separatist, and then all of a sudden now you're all for Canada.
Okay, send me some links on it. I've never seen that he was a separatist.
Gosh, he was. You never paid attention to when I argue about it, or people like Faye Knox, the same thing. Hey man, he was a separatist, and all of a sudden he's not. See,
well, people can change. They can see the error of their ways. Why not?
Okay, well these are all right. So these are the same people that argue with me, and I know you're aware of that.
Yes.
These are the ones that argue with me that in a 4-year span they went from voting for Justin Trudeau,
right,
NDP,
right,
Conservative,
yeah,
and then the PPC,
yeah,
and now I bet the new thing is one day we're going to see them all decide they're libertarians.
Okay, well, I never voted for anything, and I ignored politics entirely up until 2 years ago.
Okay, so you fell into my first group there, didn't you? Canadians that knew. Hey, something wrong here. Canada.
Something's wrong with my country.
So, and then here's Maxime Bernier going, hey.
No.
There's something wrong here in Canada. And if you vote for me and send me your money, I'm going to fix it.
I sent him no money, and I asked him, even before he left the Conservative Party, I said, please, do something.
Did you even get a standard of reply?
Well, I've gotten standard replies. I'd have to look back. I can't remember. But I also sent one to Scheer and Michelle Rempel and laid into
Faye
them
Knox
too.
said she still send her messages asking to send her money.
Oh yes, yeah. Well, okay. What are we gonna do then? What are we gonna do?
Who was your PPC guy in your area? I guess you don't have to say because we'll pin.
Yeah, then it'll kind of give me away.
Did you know who there was? There one?
Oh my goodness, really? I'd have to, because I'm rural, right? So it covered a big area. Yeah. I had
hard questions.
Yes.
The questions I was asking them. Where's the money? Where's your proof of the EDAs?
Yeah.
And now even a YouTuber, like a guy like Ben Tomlinson, who's nothing like me. He's so calm and level-headed. Even he's made videos saying, "Yeah, I got duped."
Yeah, I saw that. I saw a lot of people gave up on it.
He was man enough to come on my channel and say, "Yeah, you were right, and I was wrong. I got duped." But they all stood up hard, and they all railed against me as a communist little group that they were, desperately trying to prove me wrong. But where are they now?
Yes, but the whole old white guy, the whole time you were making fun of Spartamax, as you say, I was always your friend. It just made me laugh.
I know.
Yeah, so I don't hold it against you. That's how politics are. We're going to have a different view.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And you know why you feel that way?
Because you're awesome. You're awesome, that's why. Who could hate old white guy?
You're a grown-up woman. You can take a few slings and arrows.
Well, you're holding me to account. You're questioning me. You're making sure that I'm not being blinded by
Well, that's not how a good communist is. That's why, you see. Good communists go along with the group.
Yeah. No, and I won't. Because if you find something and... then I would question him directly.
I never thought they were unreasonable questions.
No,
and the more
it's good to question
about it, the more angry I got.
Yeah.
But where's the money? What are you going to do when he doesn't retain his seat?
Yeah.
And why was there no by-election once he decided I'm changing teams? I'm taking my ball and I'm going to start my own team over here.
Yeah.
Why was there no by-election? Those people in both voted for a conservative MP, a conservative representative, not this made-up thing he had.
Right. And then Wexit too. Wexit, I question the Wexiters even today, and I made videos about it. I was like, have you thought about these things? How are you going to accomplish this?
Spartamax never had any legitimacy from day one. It was never a real party. Yet when you see on the CBC or CTV, they put under the banner, the leader of the People's Party, which never even existed then. So how is he not part of the system?
How do you go against the system then? How do we fix Canada?
That's a tough nut in Canada.
I know.
It's a closed loop.
Yep. But we got to break out of it.
We can't. Wexit people make me laugh. They're for Wexit.
But it's a federal party.
Part of the PPC.
Yeah.
But they're Canadian patriots, but they want a Wexit.
Yeah.
They have a Wexit party, but it's a federal party.
I know, it makes no sense to me. Exactly, I asked them that today.
To me, but just me saying these things, if you have this on your show, any of those kind of people listening will be unhappy with you.
Yeah. But how are they going to separate? I asked them that. I said, okay, you're going to have half a province that still won't want to separate.
They've had 60 years to do something about it.
Exactly. And they said, well, the Canadian military is on our side. Are they? I don't know.
What Canadian military? The 20th, from 1 to 20, Canada's 20th in the world.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know how they're going to accomplish it.
Indonesia has a bigger army than us.
Do they really? That's pathetic.
Yeah. Indonesia, Italy, oh gosh, I can't remember them all, but from the top, of course, is America, which outspends the next 9.
Yeah.
America, Russia, China, India. I think France or England and France are in there. India's got a quite a giant army, man, and they kick Chinese ass on the border all the time, but you never see that stuff in the news.
Oh yeah, the India-China.
The enemy here is the same one party that's always been the enemy, and the media is their fucking propaganda on.
Oh, I hate it. So what, should we all just go hide out in the woods somewhere?
You know, this is what, these people that criticize me, in the end, that's what they always say. Well, what's your answer? I never said I had an answer. I'm just telling you what I see.
Yep. I'm trying to find an answer. I'm trying to find a solution.
Answer is revolution, man. Shut the country down. But that's just not going to happen.
And you don't.
People are.
Okay, you don't follow me on. You don't follow me on Twitter, do you? Right? You don't. You're not on Twitter.
I'm not nothing against you, but I think Twitter is just for very, very low IQ liberals.
Okay.
And that's the bulk of the people that are on. Twitter has like what 2% of the population is their audience, and it's mostly lefties or blue check marks.
Well,
to me, Twitter's no different than Facebook.
Oh, I can't do Facebook. Yeah.
Say it on Facebook or Twitter if you got nothing to say.
Well, the reason I'm saying that is to tell people that you would not believe how many times I've said we need a revolution in Canada. It'll take war for a change, and I think most Canadians don't care. They won't care until it's too late. And they don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it.
That's the big problem right there.
Yeah.
They don't want to
hear about it. No.
You know, and all these kids that come on YouTube and mouth off and bash boomers, that's so stupid they are.
Yeah. You're bashing the wrong people. Yeah.
The bulk of their audience on political commentary is boomers.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we all know what we're losing. I don't know if I'm a boomer or a millennial or what, but I'm just a person and I know what we're losing. And being a Christian, I know what I could stand to lose if these people take more control and more power. The Muslim Brotherhood and liberals.
You're probably a boomer.
Shush.
You could be a millennial if you want.
Oh, yuck. That's worse.
I'm not changing my...
I want to be
anybody.
A boomer by quality. I'm not going to say my age.
All those little lefties that have attacked me in the past, they've all fallen by the wayside, and people have seen them for what they are.
Yeah. And you think I'm going to fall by the wayside too?
No, you are more. There's people that watch me that don't agree with me. That's fine.
Yeah.
I have no problems with that.
Yeah, but have a grown-up discussion.
Like there's been a few people and long-time subscribers that told me, well, I'm gonna try for this PPC thing and blah blah blah. Well, okay, whatever.
Okay.
I get it. Everything he said, I like it too. But it's not real. It's easy for him to say those kind of things because he has no power.
Yeah, and I think that
it's just a distraction.
Well, I think we have to go at it a lot harder. He is the old style of politicians where things were still polite. We're long past that now. Toxic radio at night. We're all in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm here to talk about all things toxic and taboo. No topic is off the table. If it's toxic to our families, toxic to our culture, toxic to our country, and toxic to our way of life, we'll talk about it. When all the others decided to go toxic left, we stood firmly right. From my hideout, somewhere in the rural parts of Canada, where nothing is as it seems, nothing is normal because the toxic darkness is seeping into every fiber of our existence.